Greetings, YouTube. Um, I've just gotten back from something called SIR, the Steampunk Industrial Revolution. Um, this was happening over this weekend, um, and I got back last night, uh, and it was a great time. I saw my friends, the Vagabonds. They do a YouTube series. Search them. Uh, so I'm gonna tell you about my experience and my adventures down there where I was. Uh, so I left on Friday, heading to the convention, and I couldn't get in touch with the Vagabonds, so I kind of sucked. Um, I braced for the worst, and apparently not being able to talk to them and get in touch with them wasn't the worst, because on my way down there, the sole of my shoe had actually slid slid off. So it's like I was walking and just right off my foot. So um, I was even later than I had expected. So I had to go over and get an entirely new pair of shoes for this. But they were smart, and seeing as how I didn't talk to them beforehand, they had waited in the lobby for me until I got there. So that was pretty cool of them. It was pretty early, so we got there and we put my stuff in the room. And we just kind of hung out until the opening ceremony. And so the opening ceremony was held in the ballroom of the hotel we were staying at, and the host, uh, Lucretia, and the Baron apparently can't fly a ship because it was in the ballroom. It was just crashed in the ballroom. So that was interesting to see. After the opening ceremony, they had my the Vagabonds had a Meet the Vagabonds panel, um, but one of their members was MIA, so I filled in for them. Uh, it was still pretty early in the convention, so we didn't have a big crowd. We just talked about the randomest things, but we didn't really have much to do afterwards. So we just kind of wandered the halls, mostly stayed out of trouble. Locke did, in fact, assassinate a mime, though, so that wasn't staying out of trouble for him. But anyway, as the day turned to night, we got separated. I was wandering around, and I ended up in the ballroom again. And I went, and a fantastic band called Platform One was playing, and oh my god, it was exhilarating. It was a fantastic concert. They are phenomenal performers. So I met up with them at like 2 in the morning. Locke let me back into the hotel room. I passed out as soon as I got there. So apparently, once when I was sleeping, one of the uh, one of the guest performers named Wick got a bit friendly with me in the middle of the night. I don't remember any of that, seeing as how I was passed out, but I do remember waking up with a strange taste in my mouth. I hope it was just one of Locke's experiments and not anything else, not any other kind of experimenting. Um, so the next morning, it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. Um, Two of the other members needed a bit more sleep than we did, and so Locke and 80 and myself went down to get breakfast. So once we were down there, um, Adi got recruited to model some jewelry, so that was pretty cool. But she was gone most of the morning. So it was just me and Locke. Um, Get to do a panel on gizmos and gadgets, which is like just giving tips on how to make stuff and how to make better props or stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. That's mostly the big picture of what I did. There are some minute details I can't quite remember, but it was a great time. I'm glad to see them. I don't get to see them as much as I would like to, and um, that's pretty much it. This is Kenji signing off.